DJ NTV.
Welcome to TJMTV Daily News Update, your one-stop channel for everything news and gist happening all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time this video got to you. And if this is your first time of seeing any of our videos, please don't forget to go a step further, like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you'll be one of the first persons to know whenever we drop a new video. Now let's take you straight up to the main news. Secondus is still PDP chairman as he fixes date for convention in October, plus INEC announces date for council election in Delta State. Despite the numerous calls for the resignation of Prince Uche Secondus as the national chairman of the People's Democratic Party by leaders of the party, the People's Democratic Party, after an extraordinary Board of Trustees meeting, has fixed a date for their national elective convention at the end of October, against the earlier proposed date which was supposed to hold in December at the expiration of the tenure of Prince Uche Secondus as the national chairman of the People's Democratic Party. The tenure of Prince Uche Secondus comes to an end by December 6, 2021, but stakeholders of the party, Board of Trustees members, the National Working Committee, and other parts of the party have brought forward the convention date which was supposed to hold in December to the end of October. Many PDP faithfuls have said that this move was just to appease the anti-Secondus forces who are trying to get him removed from the office for the past few months now. It will be recalled that members of the House of Representatives from the People's Democratic Party have also joined the anti-Secondus protest, calling for the resignation of the national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Prince Uche Secondus. At the end of the extraordinary meeting, which lasted for 2.5 hours, Governor Aminu Tambuwal, who is the Sokoto State Governor and also doubles as the chairman of the PDP Governors Forum, said that the National Executive Committee of the People's Democratic Party meeting will hold by next week, and after that a final date for the convention will be fixed while the Convention Planning Committee will be constituted. In his words, he said, this meeting has agreed that immediately a INEC meeting should be convened for the party to constitute the National Convention Planning Committee, and the National Convention should be held latest by the end of October. Going further, Governor Tambuwal said, as party members of the Board of Trustees, members of the Governor Forum, members of former Governors Forum, former ministers, former senators, former presiding officers of the National Assembly, and various stakeholders, we are very happy to announce that we have discussed all matters and we have resolved to continue to work as a united family in the People's Democratic Party. And Governor Aminu Tambuwal also went ahead to say that Prince Uche Secondus, in his capacity as the chairman of the People's Democratic Party, will organize the National Executive Committee meeting of the PDP. Also, he said that the zoning committee for the party will be constituted by the INEC meeting, which will be held very soon, adding that the INEC of the People's Democratic Party will meet likely in a week's time and all the issues pending will be addressed. Speaking on the issue of defection, Governor Aminu Tambuwal said that Nigerians should forget about those insinuations or claims that more governors of the People's Democratic Party will defect to the APC ahead of the 2023 general elections. He said, you can clearly see that 13 out of 13 of your governors, your ambassadors, are in this meeting fully committed to not only resolving the issues at hand, but also working audaciously towards delivering good governance in our respective states and moving our party forward. Adding that he speaks on behalf of his colleagues that they've all resolved to remain in the People's Democratic Party. He called on Nigerians to disregard every rumor that any of the distinguished leaders of the states are going anywhere. He said, we are in the PDP, we are going to remain in PDP, and by the grace of God, we shall be working together to salvage Nigeria. Speaking on behalf of his other colleagues, he said even if any of them wanted to defect to any other party, it could not be the All Progressive Congress because according to Governor Tambuwal, APC is not a party. His reasons are APC does not have ward structures, neither do they have local government structures, nor do they have state structures or national structures. He said the APC has never had and is not having a board of trustees. So where are you going? Are you defecting to the federal government? He also added that the federal government is not there. Ask my colleagues who are in the APC, citing the example of an APC governor whose students were adopted and he saw no help from the federal government. So he added that there is no party to defect to, there is no government to defect to. We better remain and work together, reinvent our party and work towards the establishment of a government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We are committed to resolving all the issues we have, and you will soon hear from us what our views and positions are as your children, as people that you have facilitated and helped to put in office, and not as your financier. Meanwhile, some persons are still protesting and calling for the removal of the national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Prince Uche Secondus, and they have said they will not leave the national secretariat of the People's Democratic Party until Prince Uche Secondus is removed. This group of protesters under the name Arewa PDP support groups have carried placards with inscriptions reading "Red card Secondus, Secondus must resign, Secondus must go now." Have been shouting that the PDP national chairman must be removed from the position. In a letter signed by the national coordinator and national secretary of the Arewa PDP support group, Desmond Minakoro, the leader of the group said that the national leadership of the Arewa PDP support group has met with 19 Northern State coordinators in Kaduna on the 5th of August 2021 and deliberated extensively. And they said that after hours of deliberation and overall assessment of the crisis rocking the PDP, a possible way forward was arrived at. And he added that their decision was that Prince Uche Secondus must leave power as the national chairman of the People's Democratic Party. Meanwhile, the PDP has launched its e-registration for all party faithfuls and all those who wish to join the party. The e-registration committee is chaired by the governor of Edo State, Governor Godwin Obaseki, and he has told the leaders of the party that in less than 24 hours, over 10,000 Nigerians have registered as new members of the People's Democratic Party. Moving on to another news, the Independent National Electoral Commission has announced that September 11, 2021 is the date it had fixed for the by-election to fill the vacant Isoko South Constituency 1 seat in the Delta State House of Assembly. The INEC said that a decision was reached to conduct the election after the Delta State House of Assembly declared the seat of Isoko South 1 constituency vacant following the demise of Honorable Kenneth Odafe Ogba on the 27th of June 2021. INEC also announced that the official notification for the election will be published on the 13th of August 2021, and that from the 14th to 21st of August 2021, political parties will conduct their primaries. He said that the access code for the online submission of nomination forms will be made available for collection from the 21st of August 2021 at the INEC headquarters in Abuja, while the last day for submission of list of nominated candidates is 26th of August 2021 at 6 p.m. Adding that campaigns by political party will end on the 9th of September 2021, while all political parties are expected to have submitted the names of the polling agent for the election to the INEC electoral officer for Isoko South local government area on or before the 1st of September 2021. But despite INEC's direction that party primaries should hold between the 14th and 20th of August 2021, some persons from the Isoko South Constituency 1 in Delta State are beginning to complain that the People's Democratic Party is trying to impose a candidate on them which they will not concur to. In an open letter to the governor of Delta State, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, members from the Isoko South Constituency 1 have said that the People's Democratic Party should allow them have a free and fair primary election and not impose a candidate on them, as this may lead to the downfall of the party during the election and subsequently the 2023 general elections. So there you have it, guys. Prince Uche Secondu still remains the national chairman of the People's Democratic Party amidst cries from various quarters that he should resign or he should be sacked by the board of trustees of the party. Aminu Tambuwa has said that he remains the national chairman and he will organize the forthcoming convention, which has been shifted from December to October, as a way of pacifying members of the People's Democratic Party. But do you also think that the accusation being leveled on the Delta State chapter of the People's Democratic Party of trying to impose a candidate on them at Isoko South Constituency 1 for the forthcoming election, which has been slated to hold on the 11th of September 2021, do you think the accusation is true? Drop your thoughts and comments in the comment section below.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us till the end of this video. But before we go, we just want to let you know that we're also on Facebook and on Instagram at DJMTV. Also check out our website at www.djmtv.news. There we drop news 247 non-stop. Do not forget that you could also place your advert with us here on DJMTV News and be rest assured that your business will get to the desired market. Well, so we'll come your way again with another edition of DJMTV Daily News Update. I remain your host, Lauru Favor.
Yeah.
DJMTV. DJMTV.
People don't say no, they don't like us.
Welcome to DJMTV.
DJMTV. DJMTV. DJMTV. DJMTV.
Some of the delegates and ask them questions.
DJMTV. 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 DJMTV.